Yo, Icon Nation, what it is, man, it's your boy Yerdy G.
Man, I'm ready to talk about nothing but the hunt. It's Nick White.
Hey, this is another episode of Toxic Icon Podcast, but we got some family in the building tonight.
Definitely.
All the way from somewhere at the Sawyer's house. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. So, all the way from Kentucky at our other home, Wicked World. Larry gonna kill us.
It's our other home, though. It is what it is.
We got the baddest and the super baddest, Kaitlyn Cassidy. Wicked World in this bitch.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Y'all here for Transworld. Y'all made the trip down. Everything was cool. Y'all, everything good?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, man. So, hey, this episode, this is about the world that's wicked. You feel me? Because we had a good time when we went down there. So,
both times.
I would like to know you all's experience. Maybe not the experience yet, but how did y'all get into the hunt? How did this community find you guys?
You want to start?
You can start.
Okay. So when I got into haunting, it started out, I had found another haunt kind of close to Wicked World when I was in high school.
Okay.
And I went there and I asked them, like, how do you get a job here? And I was like 17.
Right.
They took my number, never called me. Then like a few years later, I went to Wicked World as a customer and I became obsessed with it. Yeah. And I started messaging people that worked there already. And I was like, how do I get a job?
Yeah.
And so that was really my only real introduction to haunting.
Okay.
But
That's straightforward.
Hey, but I went through the same thing, though, because when I applied for where we are, I put my number in the website like 1 million times, never got called back.
oh,
I just had to go downtown. I just showed up. Hey, this is what we doing. I'll audition right now, but I'm here.
Yeah, I went to auditions for 3 years, but that's also because I was 12.
He's like, y'all got to put me in now.
You forgot to mention how you sent your resume, your like work resume.
Hold on.
The work resume?
Dang, all right. No, I didn't know how it worked. So I sent, like, this is so extra. I had gone to college for theater, and I was like, yes, I'll send my resume. I don't know what it takes to... I didn't know.
That's dedication, though.
Yeah, but it is dedication, though.
Embarrassing, but...
Hey, but at least you went about it the professional way.
I tried, yeah.
Hey, I mean, it got you in.
It did.
I kind of like every single year that I can remember actually being able to go through a haunted house and not being too scared, I would always go to Wicked World every year as a customer. And I was like going through a super like crazy life change, and I was like, I want to step out of my comfort zone, and I'm just gonna go work at a haunted house because I like them so much. So I ended up applying for staff because I was scared of what the process would be for acting.
Right.
And I went to like one of the first meetings, and they were like, just come for actor training, like, and then it just kind of went from there. I was like, I really just love it, and it started there.
And y'all got a true family atmosphere out there.
Thank you.
No, for real. And I'm sure, just like any other hunt, it's some drama and shit. But like,
It's been a lot better than it used to be.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
We had
Because
a great divide. That was the
we
worst.
had a time where it was rough. We're not going to go into that, but we had
you're
a time,
good.
But I do feel like we were welcomed in easily. Like, even as customers, we were welcomed in. Like, we stood out there for what, like 3 hours after we went through?
Yeah.
Just like talking to Jeremy and them out there. Shout out Jeremy. What about?
He was like, y'all work for Larry Kirshner, y'all heard?
We were like, yeah.
Yeah, because like with Larry, it's either you love him or you hate him as far as other hunt owners.
Oh.
But Jeremy embraced it, and so to us, I've been there for this would be 23 years. So to me, it's just another day at the office, and then Larry's like the second uncle.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it's like to everybody else, he's like Michael Jordan.
That's
For real. Like, I'm telling you, like,
he's the great one, right?
yeah. Like, he's literally like the GOAT in other people's eyes. And I appreciate that.
True.
So I was like, damn, why you hyping Larry up like that?
I mean, that was always my biggest thing. It's still my biggest thing now with haunts, period. It's just the amount of inspiration that I can get from our own hunt when we're there, but also going out and seeing other hunts, and now having this platform where we get to go out and help rock other hunts. Bro, you can't trade that experience.
No.
And it's a different experience no matter where we go, but it's always a good one.
Yeah.
You know? Like that's the biggest thing. And y'all, you did my makeup when I was in Wicked World. That shit was dope. I've been meaning to get back with you about that. That was hard.
I ain't wore makeup in years.
Man, look, when I tell you, so when we got there, I had that pig mask that I wear, and I just looked at it and I was like, I just don't think I can do this tonight. I don't want to put it on.
Hey, that silicone.
Yeah.
Lord.
And I can do
love
a
it.
silicone. I'm good with silicone. I'm fine. But I was like, I want to try makeup. I'm already doing something different tonight. Let me do something even more different.
Yeah.
So I talked to Chris, and he was like, oh, yeah, man, we'll get you in real quick. Went in there, did it. Man, I had a blast, dude. I thought I sweated all off by the end of the night, but I still looked beautiful when I came out. So it was good with me.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back.
I can't wait to go back either. Where did they have you at?
Something trail.
You were probably the Valley of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like cause Vic, I believe, is the name.
Oh, in the ghost town. We love Vic.
Yeah, Vic was like, looking to buy a new home.
They're funny like that.
Chris put me in the slaughterhouse scene, and like I'm used to strobes hitting me all the time.
Yeah.
So like sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it doesn't. But once I get used to it, I'm good. Mm-hmm. But I was just looking around the scene, just like any other hunter will do when you get in there, and I'm looking. All right, where can I go? Where can I stand? Is there anything I could climb on without breaking it? I don't want to break no shit. Like where? So I'm looking around, and I realize that there's this one corner next to this table that's in there, and I'm like, I can just hide right here. Let me see what. But when the people come in, I'm like, they're looking right at me. Like I know they see me standing over here in these overalls. Like, nobody saw me, not once.
That's that whole. Oh, that's a prop.
Shit all day long right there. Nobody saw me. It was perfect.
That's awesome.
It was perfect.
Man, I wish we could have walked through and like seen you all working that night. But
I had so much fun.
good.
When I got done, I still heard him out in the woods talking shit to people.
That was my first time being in the scene in shit, I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Really?
So by my third year, I was a break roamer.
Okay.
So this was your first time being able to just like, no responsibilities other than just
Be
entertain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So and it felt good.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll be honest, it was weird being confined, but it felt good to just not have no responsibility whatsoever.
Roamers always end up saying that. Bless their hearts. Every time they end up in a scene somewhere after they're used to being outside, they're like, oh, I just feel so confined, which I'm sure I get it.
But that is, you get all that mobility, and then you get you go back in, and then it's like,
Yeah, I was cool with it though, because we had a lot of real estate to work with.
yeah. I mean, for me, I felt like it was a nostalgic trip for me back to like when you first start.
Yeah.
Your scene, this is your scene. You learn it, you rock it. That's what that felt like. I was sitting there waiting on like Chris or somebody to come through. I was like, I need another water. When's he coming through? Like I'm looking around, like as people are coming. I'm still hitting them when they come through, but I'm like, damn, I thought Chris would be behind that group. Like
You were almost asking the customers, hey, y'all got some
Oh, y'all got some water. Let me get water.
Shit, I was dying.
Where you? You didn't have no water?
I had some water. Man, it was cold that night.
It was cold that night.
Yeah,
But that was a
cold.
perfect hunt night. I hate hunting on hot nights, man. It was cold. It was
Oh
perfect.
my
Because I'm
gosh.
used to wearing a hoodie up under my clown outfit, and I was Father Jerome that night.
Yeah.
So I had on
Yeah.
I had on some track pants under my costume.
You can only be so prepared for what it's gonna
Right.
be like. Like
Yeah.
I pulled in not knowing, hold on, I'm getting ready to do makeup and all this other stuff. Shit, I hit the Zaxby's earlier. I'm like, all right, I got a full stomach. Let's see what tonight brings. Like I look down, left my boots at the house. I'm like, my boots aren't at the
I remember
Airbnb.
you saying
They're
that.
in St. Louis. They're nowhere near. Mm-hmm. So
I'll be honest though, I was not prepared for y'all dismissal process.
Oh, them coming
Just
through and
walking
saying
through
you
and
can
be
leave
like,
your
"Hey,
spot.
Man, look, because like us as Q-line actors, once the ticket booth is closed, we can go.
Right.
So I was like, I'm texting Nick like, damn, bro, it's 1:30.
I'm texting him. I'm like,
Because y'all
Valley
only
of the Dead still got a line, bro.
better than we do. Because it's like
okay.
the deeper it gets into October, we'll open as early as 6:45.
Yeah.
And then we'll
open
be
earlier and close earlier.
And then we'll be done by 11:30.
Wow. Holy crap. That is crazy.
And what's wild about that is that I said like 10 o'clock,
Yeah.
we start pushing people.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it's busy. You can hear them. Take it up to a minute. Take it 45 seconds. Like, and at that point, it's on. Like, it's just on.
Yeah, there was a point this past season up at the trail. Some of the actors were saying, like, it had gotten so busy a handful of nights, they started sending people in at almost, like, 15 seconds, which was crazy because I've never heard of them doing that quickly.
We're used to nights like that in October.
True. I would think you would be.
But even then, though, those nights are hard to get through because if we're going 15, that means more people are showing up at the same time.
Yeah.
We're
You don't have time
One
to
car
set
in and
nothing.
out,
Yeah,
one
no.
in.
You don't have time to do any kind of bits, nothing. You scaring and reset.
Only good thing is they can't tell when we're tired outside. Because we'll end up being on some bullshit. We'll like crack some jokes or something to lighten them up to give us room to breathe.
I love it when they notice that I'm tired. The crowd, if I chase somebody, they're like, look, his ass tired. I'll look at it, I'll be like, look, all right, you got me. Like, whatever. So I would like to know, with Wicked World, every haunted house, haunted attraction is different.
Right.
You all's audition process. What is that like at Wicked World?
So the way that they do things is when everybody they'll send in their application and everything, and then they set dates for an actor training. Well, we typically have 2.
Gotcha.
So everybody will come to the actor trainings, and usually they don't really do like auditions for everyone. They'll audition for certain spots that everybody's like, oh, I want to be a clown. And which is, everybody wants to be a clown, which, hey, I can't say anything. I wanted to be a clown my first season.
I was a clown for a long time. I get it.
But like, so normally the only auditions they really end up doing are for clowns or like, if they were to need somebody to replace an icon character or something. But a lot of the time they just kind of try to alleviate some of that like anxiety off of people with the auditions of it all, and they'll just say, let's do the actor training, put you in the scenes, see what you do and where you thrive, and then they'll say, okay, maybe this spot works for you best, kind of like that.
I like that, where instead of auditioning everybody just to be in the building, let's take our most specific scenes and see what people can fill those, and then we'll work around it.
Yeah,
that's nice.
The second day of our actor training, because we do it 2 consecutive days in a row, the first day is more theatrical, like learning like just goofy stuff and
improv and everything.
Yeah, and then the second day they put us into the haunt and put like groups of 3 or 4 in one scene and like just tell you to come up with something.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to like play off each other, try not to jump on each other's scares and stuff like that. And it kind of gives them, and then they run like a group of people just back to back to back through as if they're groups of customers. And they kind of get a feel for how everybody's going to be or what they're kind of capable of. So,
And there were 2 things that y'all pointed out. The first thing was that there's more improv, just kind of goofy theatrical things happening because a lot of people feel like haunters are not thespians and thespians aren't haunters, and I agree with that to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But you got to have some of that to grind out a season.
Agreed.
You can't do that same scare every night. There are people that come back and want to see the attraction again. They'll be like, oh, I know you. I know what you do. So I like that. And the other thing that you said was that you put people in the haunt so that they can get used to it. There's no better way to learn than getting used to it.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even have air conditioning in our home haunt. Us
either,
you throw people in there and turn everything on. Turn the sound system all the way up. Get used to it. Like, this is what's gonna be like every single night.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna work you until you can. All right, how do you feel? I feel like I can do it. All right, cool.
See, I came from the era where we made people uncomfortable. Like, we used to audition in a circle outside.
Okay.
And I still like that method.
Dang, in front of everybody.
Yeah, I like that method because you have to learn how to be uncomfortable.
Oh, you know what?
That's what I tell the younger kids because, you know, a lot of them deal with anxiety and stuff like that. So what I tell them is, okay, look, if you can make it through this, you can make it at least through a weekend.
Yep.
Because on a busy night in October, you're not just going to have us 40 actors looking at you. You're going to have sometimes up to 100 plus in your face at one time. So what are you going to do at that point?
See, I love stuff like that because if you think about it this way, it's going to help them in the haunt, but it's also, that's a life skill that they're learning at the haunt. Like, yeah, that's good for them.
Who has social anxiety. Now you've made it through a full season. Those conversations or even picking up the phone to just order pizza will be easier now.
Exactly. See, I love that.
Y'all preaching on here.
Yes.
Good one.
Amen.
I definitely feel like it broke my stage fright a little bit just going through the actor training because it was pretty crazy. We had to do skits on a stage.
You had to do skits?
Yeah.
We get like
Dang, I want to come out.
You should.
Like
it's fun.
random words or like I can't remember exactly how it is, but we get like 2 random words or something.
Or they give you like a fake title to a movie.
Right.
That you have to pick.
Like something random and off the wall and you have to create a skit. And you perform it in front of everybody. Like
we did.
Like that.
It's fun.
Remember the ABC game?
Oh my God.
Where they would put us in a circle and give everybody, so if you start the circle and you in the circle as we go around, you would be A and everybody B, C, D all the way, and you would be Z at the end.
Okay.
And so when they point to you at a random, you got to remember your letter. When they point to you, your job is to make noise, any kind of growl, anything, but you have to start with that syllable.
Oh,
So, like,
that is cool.
That I do
that in my
praise that
pocket.
one. Yeah, put that one in your pocket. Because that one will break people too, though. Because, like, sure, it's easy to go, rah, it's easy to do that. But if I give you the letter Z, what you got to do with the letter Z? You got to come to something. Yeah.
Zazie.
Right, yeah, man. And y'all, and obviously you guys are a part of the makeup team at your haunt. How did y'all get into that? What would you say is the most challenging thing about doing makeup? Anything y'all can give the audience about that?
Well, I'm just gonna say she literally forced me into trying out for the makeup team my very first season.
I knew you were going to be good at it because I'd seen your art.
She already saw it.
They were like, "Oh, we need to fill 2 spots for the team," and I was like, "Okay, well, I gotta go." And she was like, "No, you're not leaving. You're gonna try out for the team." So I ended up trying out for the team. I had like a 5-minute audition. They said create a look in 5 minutes, and I
can
You
only
did well.
imagine the pressure.
Yeah.
If you put an airbrush in my hand right now and say do something with it, I'm gonna be like,
It's like being on Face Off.
I never had done really anything other than eyeliner as far as makeup, and then I had to like in front of everybody hold an airbrush and create a look. So it was pretty crazy. But she saw something in me, and
look at you.
yeah,
look at what you did to me.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh man. Shoot. The question. There we are. So actually, I don't know if you knew this or not, but just this past season, she and I became co-managers of the team.
No.
Yes.
But I will say I'm observant.
Okay.
And I could tell.
Oh, well.
I could tell that there was y'all were controlling some things and making sure that things were
flowing nicely.
Yes. No, I
We
could
try.
definitely tell. So that's awesome.
that.
Congratulations on that. That's dope.
Thank
See, I'm
you.
one of those, I won't say nothing, but as soon as I see you, congrats, dude.
Yeah,
Thank
right.
you.
thank you.
Yeah, we but I think for me, getting into the makeup team, it was kind of crazy the way I got onto it because I I didn't have intentions of ever trying it,
Gotcha.
but there was a period of time where it was like years ago. I think I've been on the team maybe, I want to say like 8 years now. But long time ago when that happened, our owner opened up a different haunt for one season
Gotcha.
at a ballpark in Lexington. And half of our makeup team at the time split off and went there. And they were like, okay, but we can't operate off of this few people. So they were having a hard time finding people that were interested in being on the team. And I was like, I want to help with anything I can.
Yeah,
So I tried it. And from that point on, I stayed on the team. But as far as like our favorite thing about it, for me, I can't speak for her. I don't know. It feels like where the haunt is a family environment, it feels like another little chunk of family within that family already.
The makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it is with us.
that.
The Icons, we're our own family.
Yeah.
Like, we're all friends outside of work. We kick it. We've been HHN collectively with this our.
Ah, shit.
Technically, this will be our 3rd year because you and Jalen abandoned me to go to Hollywood in 23.
We had to go.
And made me go to Florida by myself.
We had to go.
Yeah, we do everything together. Like I said, we got the pod. We just had random kickbacks. I might text like, "Hey, man, what y'all doing? Y'all want to go to the border, shoot darts or something?" And we just do it.
Yeah, man, it's family shit.
Yeah. That's
But it
really
all comes from
fun.
the hunt. Like if it wasn't for the hunt, we probably all wouldn't have even crossed paths.
What you said.
Yeah.
Every bit of that.
Yep, absolutely.
And honestly, if it wasn't for us being on the makeup team, who knows if we would have actually had interactions with you guys.
Yeah.
Because, like,
True.
we get to have interactions with a lot of people coming in and out of the. When it gets super crazy, you may not be able to have those types of interactions with people.
Right, because it's quick in and out.
And you only really get to. The way that our haunt works, you only really get to conversate and stuff with the people that may be next to you in a scene or something.
And it's crazy because for us, if y'all came and acted at the darkness with us, you would see Yurdy and I just clown the whole time before we get ready. Because we want to get everybody else ready.
Right.
Like, loosen up, whatever. We going around, and you drop your pocket, just
Right,
doing all kinds of shit.
we do pre-haunt moshes and everything.
But
that is
so
fun.
fun.
yeah, no, it's lit. But I will say that when you go to a different hunt and you don't know how it rolls,
You gotta just kind of keep
we were
your
like
head
this.
down.
We were just like, all right, we're gonna be a part of y'all show tonight. Where do y'all want us to go? And then, will you go up here and sign in with him? So
And he was like, "Y'all from the darkness, come on!"
Yeah, I really hope y'all know that next time you come, you don't got to keep your heads down.
Yeah, y'all can come
All right, yeah, no, I'm ready now.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
sure.
it's just
Because
one of
everybody
those,
loved hanging out with us too, and it was awesome. Because at first we were like, we don't know.
Yeah,
where
it's
to
just
go.
one of those,
We don't know
you
what
walk
we're
in
doing.
somebody else's house, take your shoes off, show respect.
Y'all know that one
I get
TikTok.
that.
Hey,
Hey, how y'all doing?
it was like that. It was like that.
I get that.
But then once the night started rolling and they started pumping them groups,
I
through there,
started showing my ass.
oh yeah, I was like, I did too.
As
I
you
started
should.
going hard because I was like, I'll be damned if some management walks through here and is like, y'all weren't bringing it. Nah, we
Right,
coming back.
that's just like a hillside.
So-
I was kind of nervous at first.
And then also, like you said, nervous going to different hunt. You don't know the walkthrough. You don't know how it goes. We walked
True.
through once a year prior. So like coming back to be a part of it, we don't know where to. Like I knew where my scene was, and I took a break once that night,
Yeah.
and I had to get help to get back because I was like, oh shit, I'm at the point of no return. I do not know how to get back.
I get that.
I feel that on a spiritual level. We
Yep.
guest acted in American Horrorplex, and
Shout out! I know. I
We
was
get-
just
yeah.
talking about that.
they sent me on a break, and when I had to come back out, I the whole time I was on break, I didn't think about it, but then I was like, man, I gotta find my way back.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to come to the darkness now.
Man,
I want to really bad.
I want to go back
They
because
will welcome y'all like y'all been there for 10 years.
that's awesome.
And, like, our
That's
boss
the way it
Jen,
should
she
be.
really cool. And then like once she figures out that y'all can do makeup, y'all gonna be besties.
Oh, that's awesome.
shout out Jen, pretty sinister. Make sure y'all check out her booth. She got
Yeah, of course.
all the acrylics and
Pretty sinister.
prosthetics and all that shit.
Ooh, prosthetics.
Sadly, I won't be at Transworld or the Darkness this weekend.
Yeah, but it's all good, man. This is our contribution to the big hunt weekend.
Going to Evansville HorrorCon.
Well, you still doing that though? That's good.
Logan's getting her second Scream Queen title in a row.
Hey, well, that's all that matters.
Shout out my daughter.
Hey, good for her. Oh my God.
Yeah, she won Scream Queen last year. And that was her first HorrorCon too.
Hey.
And like I'm telling you, like for the last probably 2 weeks, how many days, Dad? How many days? When we going back?
Well, now
That
it's
is
this
so.
weekend.
I'm gonna cry. That is so awesome. Good
And I
for
would
her.
like to know you all's favorite haunted houses that's not your home hunt.
Oh gosh.
And you know what? I give
first.
y'all 3. We got 5 minutes, so everybody gets 3.
You first.
American Horrorplex is probably number 1. I've not got to go to a lot, but Grim Trail's probably number 2.
Okay.
They actually have the number 1 scare for me that anybody's ever. They have it, and then there's a haunt in Gatlinburg, the Mystery Mansion.
The Mystery Mansion. I've never.
They
been
only
there.
had like 2 or 3 actors in there, and they ran that place.
If you
It
got
was
some
insane.
good actors,
They
you
did.
can do it with only a few.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. I really enjoyed that one.
Okay.
I gotta say it. I gotta agree with your first 2 because number 1, I just love American Horrorplex and I love Travis to death. You know what? I'm gonna agree with Grim Trails because they got me good while we were there too.
Okay.
And
Gotta go.
Gotta check them out.
other, I think Malice Manor. Malice Manor.
That's Malice deadly.
Malice Manor is in Indiana, and
Okay.
love Amanda and Joker. They're sweetest people ever, and they have that really nice family vibe there too.
And
Okay.
you need that. You definitely need that.
And I won't spoil nothing really, but they have a room called Satan.
You'll love
Yeah.
that room.
Fuck that room.
Yeah, they call it Satan.
Yeah,
I still can't
hate
stand
that
that
room.
room in the dark.
Yeah, I already don't
I
like
hate
that
that
room.
room.
We can't go through Satan, Ernie. That's how it's gonna be.
I'm gonna figure out how to get behind the walls. I'll catch y'all. Anything religious horror? Hell no.
Yeah. For me, I would say Aura Haunted House in Peoria, Illinois. I'm going to stay in the same state of Illinois and say Statesville Haunted Prison, which does not exist anymore. But, oh my God. And the third would honestly be the one that inspired me to do this anyway, The Darkness. I know I said not my home hunt, but like when I walk through there and look at everything, if it wasn't for that building right there, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair.
For real.
Straight up. You got to remember where you came from.
Yeah.
Mine's were a little different.
Okay.
So first, my number 3, of course, Wicked World.
Stop it.
No, like that was a new level.
dead ass.
That was a new level of inspiration right
It
there.
was. We left like, oh, we got a network with them.
Yeah.
We're going to be back.
Like-
It's perfect.
It's
Well,
like
I love you all.
everything from the set design to the midway to just the way we were treated. That puts them on my list.
You're gonna make me cry.
Straight up.
For real.
Especially the way you get treated.
Yeah. Number
Oh,
2,
man.
even though I thought I was getting alcohol, it was just juice. I was mad about that.
You thought it was
I
alcohol?
was so mad about that.
They're
They're
gonna have
trying.
it.
I'm
They're gonna
sorry.
have it. They're going to have it.
Yeah.
Number 2, Dent.
Then school.
Like that was my first time going to Dent the day before Scarefest, and I fell in love. It's just like the way everything is set up.
and it's
Yeah.
levels.
Yes.
I like that too.
And number 1, this is, I guess, a popular opinion. Insidious at HHN. The only haunted house in the past 23 years to make my heart beat through my chest.
Hey.
Because I don't get scared.
He was sweating profusely.
Yeah, I'm talking about
after
I was sweating bullets. I was like,
Yeah, that's how you know it's good.
that.
yeah.
See, I'm a super jumpy person in haunts. Like, everyone loves to go with me because I'm super jumpy, but
You need that person.
Grim
Yeah.
Trails, yeah.
Now, is
there's
that
a
an
few
all
times.
outdoor
It
attraction?
is.
Nice.
I mean, they have, like, sets that
Like
are-
structures
that are
on the
structures,
trail,
but it's-
but
Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah, see, like I said, I don't get scared, but I don't let other hunters know that. Like, I'm coming to enjoy the show.
I want to get scared.
You tell them, they'll eat you up.
I do want to get scared. It's just hard to scare me.
Valid.
Nick, why'd you do that, man?
I'm sorry, man. I had to let you know it was time, dude. That just means we got to run another one.
This bill gonna be $4,000. We was like, keep on talking. no, for real, y'all. This was good. I actually do wish we had more time.
Yeah, it was fun, man. Thank you.
It was.
Doing
Thank you.
y'all are Hunt family forever, straight up.
Same.
Just so y'all know that.
Same to
Hunt
you.
family is endless. Y'all
I wish
family
we were
forever.
actually working this weekend so we can get y'all the show outside at least.
I know. Yeah.
But
So
it's all good.
is y'all's home hunt open this weekend?
It is. I don't know which dates, but yes.
No, so tomorrow is Lim Brewery, which is 5 minutes from Darkness, which is also owned by Larry, and then Darkness is Saturday.
Okay, cool.
But they handpicked the best actors from all 3 hunts that he owns. So y'all gonna get a show if y'all end up going.
Nice.
Go get the show.
I believe it.
Go get the show.
But yeah, man, this was good. We gonna run it back.
Definitely.
Once again, it's your boy Yerdy G.
Nick White, and we will be at WickedWorld Scaregrounds this fall. So this ain't the end. This is only the beginning.
And this has been another episode of Toxic Icon. August!
Yeah!
Hey, that was dope. That was dope.
Yay!
What you say? You already cut it?
Little money!
1, 2, I'm Yerdy G and I'm coming for you.